We all know that life is hard, unfair, and filled with competition. A lot of things in life really are discouraging and prevent us from taking that first step into a new endeavor. But honestly, the most difficult challenge we actually face is ourselves.
Man, come on, bro. You know I'm trying to get into reading.
Your mind can create a false belief that changing paths is impossible, or deem a height you've only dreamed of reaching seem forever unattainable. I'm here to encourage you and say you can rise above it. After pivoting away from my young dreams of playing professional basketball, God gave me a new dream to pursue fashion and to create an uplifting clothing brand. It did take years for all of those ideas to formulate into a starting point, but once I did, He has continued to guide me down a myriad of personal discoveries. Through that time of running a clothing brand, I found a strong love for visual creation within myself. It gave me the desire to develop skills in video editing and camera work, which then all led me to creating this content that I am now. Everything in life happens in steps. One discovery leads to the next discovery, and the next, and the next. The same is for each individual in finding what fulfills them. Changing your mindset when it comes to starting a new venture from, I have to stick with this one endeavor forever, to something more along the lines of, let's see where this will take me, or let's find out what this endeavor can do for me, could be the difference that allows you to embrace newness and go on to discover all the special things God has planted within you. A great quote that encapsulates that idea comes from Dr. Myles Munroe in his book titled Maximizing Your Potential. In the book, he states, He, God, needs us to move so He can turn us in the right direction. So don't worry about choosing the right thing when you start. Just go and He'll correct your path. The most prominent driving force behind the struggle of starting is fear. I'm sure we've all been guilty at some point for saying things like, there's not even a point in trying. I'm just waiting for the perfect time. Or, if God has it for me, He'll simply open up that door. Saying or believing phrases like these could be an indicator that you may be facing one of these obstacles. I know my biggest struggle with starting was because I believed if it was for me, then God would just drop it into my lap. To anyone else who may be struggling with the same thing I did, another great quote from Myles Munroe's book goes, start moving, and the gentle touch of God will begin changing you and helping you to achieve seemingly impossible dreams. Once you take that leap of faith and allow God to guide your path, I promise, a new realm of possibilities will seemingly open up.